it is.
Click. Okay. So we're going to do quite a fun strategy this time. And it's a strategy from a Jonathan Hale. And it involves the Naga sea bitch. It's quite an obscure, bizarre strategy, but because of that, I'm quite interested to try it out. It's got potential, but it's going to be quite a pain. I'm going to be honest. It's going to be tricky, but I'll give it my best shot. Now, the strategy is you go Naga sea bitch, and the idea is that you're supposed to tank with her. So you're not allowed any militia. How am I going to creep? Honestly, I'm going to have to start working on a rifles, because I haven't built my barracks for footmen. So I'll work on that. I'll get some rifles coming out. So you're only allowed ranged units, so no militia, no footmen, no knights. Ranged units. The Naga sea bitch, she is the tank. You know, she is the one that takes the damage. So it's Naga sea bitch first hero. And then basically only ranged. So I don't think you said I couldn't go priests, so I might go priests. That might help me out. But the idea is that you max out her mana shield ability. And that means that if anyone doesn't know, mana shield, the way it works is you use up mana. So every time you take, for example, when you take damage, you take 10 damage, it will take 10 mana. But not at first, anyway. That's what happens later on. When you first pick the ability, you know, if you take 10 damage worth, will absorb like 20 mana. So it's not very mana efficient, but that's the reason why you should do it, is because it's so weird. I'll show you in a moment. So we'll get over. Get these rifles going. Come on. Rifles. Come on. Rifles, go. So I'm not allowed any militia. Mana shield. So creates a shield that absorbs damage by using the sea witch's mana. So level 1 is 1 damage per point of mana. Actually, no, it is quite effective. I was wrong. It's been a while since I last used it. Level 2 is 1.5 damage per point of mana. And, well, level 3 is 2 damage per point of mana. So if I get to level 3, that means that 100 damage, if I took 100 damage, it would only cost me 50 mana. And she's an intelligence hero. So the idea is to, hopefully one of the items might be Pendant of Mana or something like that. So I can really get crazy mana. And the second hero is going to be Blood Mage, because he's going to feed her. I wonder how Purge works in it. I don't think Purge will do much. For efficiency here, I kind of need to almost hang back a little bit. How am I supposed... I've got to... Well, I can't use militia. Okay, this is tricky. So here we go. Mana shield is on. She should be tanking. She's not. So I'm going to attack the Naga sea bitch and make sure she's taking the damage. Now watch the mana drop like a fly. She's not taking any damage, but boom, that's it. All of her mana is gone. That, ladies and gentlemen, is mana shield. That's why you very, very rarely ever see mana shield. That's quite a handy lightning shield. I'm going to try to use that effectively. That'll have to do. And she's now almost dead. Almost very nearly dead because of that rifle. So I'm going to have to go and heal up now. Unless I can pull off... Well, you said she's supposed to tank all the time, but you've got to be kind of realistic, because she can't tank anymore because she's got no health. And then, even if I get back here, I've got to heal up. That's going to take a while. But that's okay. I'm messing more gyro... I say gyros. I don't mean gyros at all. Claws of attack. So we're going to go for an expansion. What are you clicking on, Mr. Oggo? Yellow's found out. He might have killed the Archmage, so that could have made it easier for me to creep. Let's see his items. I guess he did. 2 circlets of nobility. It's a good chance of it. So I'm going to tech up. I'm going to bring over 5 peasants, but I'm not going to use militia. This is really killing me to not be able to use militia. Militia would make this, you know, so much easier, but I suppose that's why I can't use them. And look at her. She's not going to be able to tank anything here. I'd almost have to use another scroll of regeneration. Okay, I'm going to creep this, and if I have to pull back with her, I will. He's actually killed pretty much almost everything. Like, oh, let's use that to my advantage. Wonderful lightning. Let's pull those back down. Get the expansion going. That's not too bad. Get another heal going down. I don't really want any other abilities. I'll get frost arrows, and I'll probably use it on very specific occasions. Cool, yellow knows what to do. Stick on that freaking DK, and you're gonna have a good time. This is probably the point where I get a shredder as well. Let her heal up a little bit more. I'm going to need some way to just give her mana, because that's what the Blood Mage is about. He's about siphoning mana and then giving it back to her. More gold is required, eh? Her mana shield's gone already. It's gone like instantly. I pretty much shouldn't even bother using it at this point. Just let her get back to full mana naturally, or try to. Strength, somewhat useful. Pull you back. Get you on the trees. She's level 3 now, so at least she's got a better version of mana shield. But she's going to have to pull in more mana in order to optimize using it. So again, she's going to be using a Scroll of Regeneration. If there was a Night Elf ally, that would be quite neat. Oh, shite. Crap, how many is that? Is that 2 at least? Am I allowed to use Militia against this? I guess not. She ain't going to be able to tank yet. Let's be realistic. She ain't going to be able to tank. Oh, come on. Is it just me? Because I can't fucking fight versus that. That's for sure. I cannot fight versus 2 Death Knights and mass fiends. That, ladies and gentlemen, is not going to happen. I'm just going to lose like my entire army just running away from that. That's how fucking good mass Death Knight and fiends are. What can you do against that? Oh my goodness. Oh, looks like yellow's having a bit of fun. Well, this is good. Stupidly going for my town hall, because yellow are a bunch of free hits, but again, they're too big, they're too strong, they're too tough. How the fuck do you beat this? Look at this. Blood Mage is in. That's something. Yellow's TPing out, so I'm going to be on my own in a moment. There goes my rifles again. So I can't really do shit here. You can't even steal any mana. There's barely any mana to steal. She's got mana shield on. Still not going to kill him though, because he's too fast. That's Death Knight for you. Again, she's lost all her mana. So I hope you're happy with yourself. At least yellow came in. But this strategy is fucking hard to pull off, considering what's actually happening to me right now. First is like double Death Knight, Lich and Fiends. Not a very friendly strategy for what I'm against right now, but at least we're getting some free kills here, because they're stupidly obsessed with trying to kill my building here. This is really doing me a favour, if anything. They don't realise this is hurting them. Don't chase too hard, but again, we're still kind of overpowered. I'm going to have to bring my Shredder in here or something in a moment. Because I'm not allowed melee though, so yeah. I can't do anything here. Look at the damage I'm doing, the DPS. There's nothing I can do. If I'm following this strategy through, there's nothing I can do. I'm just powerless. This is like the worst thing you could possibly ever do against what I'm facing. Really is. I can't steal any more mana, not really. It's barely worth it. I'm not doing any damage. I'm doing literally a smidgen of damage. A smidge of damage. And that's with claws of attack as well. Pretty terrible. Some more action going on over there. Trying to get boosted speed and hope that I can do something with it. Well, at least I get one kill. Jeez. This is hard work. Any towers? Oh goody. Lots of towers. Lots of towers. A sapper would be very nice against that. Ah, and I can't buy sappers because they're not at this shop. Tough game. Very tough gig. Very, very tough gig. And I'm going to have to use my TP in a moment here. Gonna get ganked. Gonna get ganked. She's tanking, but she's not tanking particularly well. There you go. There's your tank. That's your Naga sea bitch tank. Perfection. Oh, Jesus Christ. This is never getting done again. This is never getting done again. If it wasn't for yellow having like half a brain, even then, this is just double undead. Come on. Level 4 Death Knights, Liches, Fiends, blah blah blah. Orb of Corruption, easiest thing in the game. Literally zero. Oh look, Frostworms as well. Zero skill level. And he's TPing, so I'm screwed because I got no TP. I got no TP. Got no TP. I 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 got no TP. No TP. No TP. Fuck me. This is the worst strategy ever. Good effort on something bizarre, but oh my goodness, this could not be harder. Basically impossible is what I'm getting at here. This is pretty much impossible to pull off unless I was against complete and utter noobs who had like no idea what they were doing at any point ever in the game. Otherwise, impossible. I'm going to have to TP in a moment. Oh, we almost have him trapped. That's a shame. Naga sea bitch ain't gonna tank much. She's got no mana. This ain't good. This ain't good at all. Oh my god. What can you do against the Death Knight and the Liches and the Fiends and the Frostworms? Absolutely nothing. Jesus. I'll tell you what, if I end up winning this game, it's only going to be because of allies. It's never going to be because of this strategy or this working in any way whatsoever. Quick mana shield on. Keep her alive for about 1 second. Here we go. Oh, it's gone now. Nah, can't do it. Sorry, but Undead's too strong. Not even close. Well, I'm not even trying this strategy again. That is it. I don't even care if that's a 16-minute game. That is your lot. I am not touching that strategy again with a barge pole. Basically, my enemies would have to be complete and utter retards for that to work. Otherwise, never in a million years. That is... There's a good reason why you have never, and I can vouch for this, probably about 90% of my viewers have probably never seen a Naga Sea Bitch with Mana Shield on. This is probably the first time you've actually seen it. It's the first time you've even heard of the ability. Because you don't even recognize it. It's Fort Lightning, Frost Arrows, and the thing in between is just a blur. You can't even see what it is because it just so... bad. So bad. Right. Well, that was worst case scenario. But even in a good day, in a good situation, it's gonna be bad. I don't mind. I gave it a go. It's my own fault, really. I thought it might have a little bit more potential. I was wrong. I prefer strategies where I can use my skill to sort of compensate for the shitness of the strategy. But there's nothing I can do there. If I'm following that strategy, doing the rifles, doing the Naga Sea Bitch, making a tank, I cannot do much more. There's nowhere else for my skill to sort of go. I just stand there and hope for the best that they're not an idiot, and they weren't idiots. So, meh. Please subscribe, like, and comment. I'll see you later.